Hello Virgo, what's up? Welcome back. Let's check in with your love life and see what is going on. What are the messages for my lovely Virgos? Happy birthday to each and everyone out there. Hope you have a wonderful month. Let's see. All right, so let's start with the current situation here. It looks like with the Ten of Wands, the Judgment, the Empress, and the Magician. I mean, like, obviously this could go in multiple directions right now, but what I do feel like that you are laying down some type of a big problem. You're laying it down and you are recognizing with the Judgment that you have a lot of worth within you. You have a lot of power within you. You can actually get whomever you want, like, or whatever you want. It's like you attract the best energy, and you really trust in yourself. You really believe in yourself, and you're not really trying to entertain any problems or any bullshit. You're just like, you know what, I'm not really interested in having like a problem person next to me. I know my worth and I know what I am capable of, and I will continue with or without you. So I feel like you're definitely coming into this vibration of, yeah, you're either with me or you're without me, you know, like that type of energy. And you know your worth, you know what you can give to a person or what your value is. And you're not going to undervalue yourself. And that's a very strong energy that you are giving out. And you might be feeling in that energy, but it's definitely being, you know, it has the attention of someone. Like, Virgo does not want to deal with any bullshit. And that is just beautiful energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles even at the bottom of the deck, saying that you feel quite fulfilled. You feel like you've seen everything that you wanted to see, that you feel that you are living a very valuable life. You have your priorities in check. You know what you are striving for, and whether this person is in it or not, it does not really matter to you. So that is a beautiful energy that we are starting off with. So hey, happy birthday. Definitely happy birthday. So let's see what is going on with the person on the other hand. Nine of Swords. This gives them a lot of insecurities, obviously, because they see you really moving on, or they see you really taking care of your own energy. Maybe you are creating something. You might be in this energy of creating something new, being very creative, or just putting your attention somewhere where it's not them, right? Like maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's a new found interest in your life or a new career path. Whatever it is, it requires all the power within you. So again, with the Nine of Swords, this lets me know that this person might be quite in a fearful energy. They have an anxiety that things might be over. With the Ace of Wands that wanted to peek through, it might be even saying that they want to reach out, they want to initiate. However, they have a lot of insecurities. They're just like feeling also ashamed. Maybe there was like some type of attempt here that they felt like it didn't go that well, because you were like, oh, I don't even want to talk about that anymore, right? Like maybe they reached out, or they wanted to explain to you why, or like have like an excuse of something. That's what I'm picking up on. And you were just like, oh, I'm not there anymore. Like I've already passed that. Like I've moved on. I don't even want to talk about it. That type of energy, and it just makes them feel like, holy moly, I just screwed something up. Like they feel ashamed of initiating. And if they haven't initiated yet, they are worried because they see that your energy is somewhere where it's not on them. Yeah, Two of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this person took a bit too long to communicate or to put out what they wanted from you. And eventually it turned against them. That's what I'm picking up on. It turned against them. Why are they so stressed up? Or what is this fear about? Strength card. What is this fear about? And the Ten of Cups. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Even at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. they know that they are not ready to give you what you want or what you need. That's the thing, because this person has a lot of issues when it comes to maintaining an emotionally balanced relationship, and they are aware of it. It's like it starts off good, but at one certain point you crack the code, or someone cracks the code, and they get very emotionally imbalanced. And also with this Five of Pentacles, this person has this constant need of needing to be reassured of something, or reassured of their qualities, of their love. And it's like that validating energy that they know that it makes, like, okay, I can not even get out of my words, but it's that validating energy that they constantly need, which is bringing instability, emotional instability into the relationship. And they are completely aware of that. And with the Five of Pentacles, this is someone that very easily feels triggered, very easily feels like left out. Say, for example, that you go hang out with friends, they will be feeling very triggered of like, why didn't you invite me? Or if I, like, you probably don't love me or don't like me. So at one certain point, seeing that you still get up and do your own thing, and you're maintaining this independence on them, is making them feel more worried. It's triggering them. Okay, so again, I don't feel like they haven't stepped up with this Emperor just yet. They know that your behavior is making them realize that they need to step up. They need to kind of like get up and do the work, or keep their problems to themselves. I don't know if that is even a nice thing to say, but I do feel like this person has some issues, some personal issues that they may have been trying to put on you or as a blame, which is not very, sometimes we people can have problems, right? Like they can talk about those problems, but if that problem is all of a sudden your problem to fix, then it's like a no-go, right? That's like a red flag. So I feel like they have some type of abandonment issue, of neglectment that they want you to fix, which is something that they are aware of, that they are not supposed to even knock at your door for that. It's like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. So they're trying to keep themselves like on a certain level of restraint, but they break down very easily. Like they bruise easily is what I'm hearing. I don't know if that means something to you. They bruise easily. I am going to take this. I feel like you are really shining here with that Sun. You're really all about the positivity. You're really enjoying your life. Or this summer has been like a huge peak for you. You've had like a lot of great memories and things that you have been cherishing as memories in this summer. And I feel that it really changed a lot of perspectives within you. It brought you a lot of new chances, possibilities. Like it really changed your life. And perhaps maybe in the past you were a little bit more in the hermit mode. And I feel like because you've been through such a uplifting energy of like having fun and joy and optimism and positivity, it really changed your look, like your outlook on life. And I feel like because of that, this person, on the other hand, with the Four of Cups to the reader, they're definitely trying to see every bit of your story, every bit of your life, or maybe they're even on your Instagram. Like they feel in that Four of Cups energy of like, feel like the fear of missing out. Like this person may have FOMO. That could be like directed onto you, but also maybe the life that you are living, they have this fear of missing out, and they constantly try to read upon your energy or try to seek if you're truly happy or if you're faking your happiness. And it feels like once they realize that you're not faking your happiness, they get into this slumber energy, right? So yeah, this is quite an interesting storyline. Ten of Swords. I feel like they know that something is coming to an end. That could be a certain way of thinking, certain way of acting within a relationship. It could be even like you both deciding to stay friends, or you just drop the word of like, hey, it's better to stay friends and continue in this path like this. And they feel like, wow, that's a harsh one to endure. But they need to kind of like accept this. And I feel like you are the one coming with that judgment, right? Like it's very obvious that you are the one judging like, hey, I deserve better, or I want this for my life. And it doesn't really need to be like I deserve better. It's more like you have chosen a certain path and a certain way of being and a certain energy, and you feel like their energy is not really intertwining with yours. Five of Swords, they're not going to take that easily. All right, they might definitely be blaming you. 10 of Swords to the 5 of Swords. It's like they want to be right. They want to show you like, hey, but you are really ignoring me. You are really keeping me outside of your company. And I feel like with the 5 of Swords, I mean, that could be like a painful debate that they want to have with you. The 8 of Wands, like if you are going to have any type of communication within the next couple of days, they might be getting very offensive, right? So be mindful of that. I feel like they may be really accusing you of doing something that you may have not even done, right? With that 10 of Swords. Yeah, 6 of Wands, because they feel like they're not getting attention. So they may be blaming you like, well, if you're not giving me the attention, I'm going to put some drama on your path because you're obviously giving someone else attention while you're just giving yourself attention, and you're just attracting positive vibes and positive vibrations to you with that Sun. How they view you. Okay. Oh, it's very interesting to see how they view you. I didn't feel like I was ready for that shuffle, but when I saw that Hangman with the star picking through, it just gave me this energy of like, you know, things took very long time in this relationship, and within that time of introspection, you kind of like healed yourself to a point where you don't even need them, and that's why they feel like unneeded with this 5 of Pentacles, right? And it's like, oh shoot, you know, when someone is just delaying taking any action, delaying putting like the word on the relationship, delaying everything, and in that delay you just go through that healing, and then you're just so healed that you're just like, well, I'm actually quite completed. Well, thank you, right? Like it's like you just realize that you were not lacking anything in this whole time, and that you know how to fulfill your own needs. And I feel like you're starting to keep your feelings to yourself. You're not really showing your feelings. You're not really expressing them, because you're like, well, you left me hanging there with this Hangman to a point where I just understood my own feelings and my own emotions. So I don't need you to tell me how you feel. All that matters is how I feel, and that's it. Like, wow, absolutely amazing. I love this energy though. So let's do the real check, how they view you. So the Justice card wants to come out like sideways. It's like they know you're right, but then again, they feel like you're not being completely honest and fair towards them. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, you give what you get type of energy. You're trying to be as breadcrumbing as they are, okay? 7 of Pentacles reversed, and the 9 of Cups. This is exactly the energy that I was getting. You see, the 7 of Pentacles is like, well, you gave to it. You tried to balance things out. You tried to put in the work, give them what they needed. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles reversed, and how they view you is like, I gave to it, and I didn't get anything in return. And do you regret it? No, you're not regretting anything, because you did it because you want to show love. So there is no regret in giving. Okay, you're not having even any resentment. And that's why it's getting so obvious to you with that Judgment to the 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and you're like, what? You know, you should be feeling this way. However, for some kind of like weird reason, they are triggered while you have been the one that's been giving. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you're like, okay, done. Nine of Cups is like saying you turned inward and you started to work on your own happiness and your own fulfillment. And that's where you came from, that Hangman to the Star, as in like, I'm enlightened, I'm happy, and I'm feeling healed. This does not trigger me any longer. Okay, and with the Death card, but let the bygones be bygones. And you close the book, you close the deal, you sealed it, and you give it a kiss, and you let it go. So yeah, what's their energy? Your energy is just so straightforward. Crocodile. Crocodile and the owl. All right. So yeah, this is when danger is peaking. And you're in the owl energy. You're just like intuitively feeling things. You're seeing things. You're really working on that. And you're seeing what most people cannot see. And you're seeing something within this person that calls you for awareness. Like it's almost like a red flag, or it's like, you know that this person, if they have been silent at one point, they're going to be trying to attack you, or like, you know, like verbally, or just accuse you, right? Like the crocodile, like it's like the silent treatment, right? But they're both on the silent treatment. However, the owl will not do any attacks, while the crocodile will attack, right? The crocodile is actually lurking in the water just to get like the prey, while the owl is just like, I see you, but I'm not going to do anything. So they're getting more triggered. They're getting more like, the longer that you just work on your own craft and you silently retreat, the more they get like more, like they're watching you, but you're watching them. So this is like a crazy silent retreat that is going on, but you've got the upper hand. I mean, like, obviously, the crocodile can unexpectedly get you. So you need to be really, really on your intuition. And check out whenever you need to check out. Because with this Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Six of Wands, yeah. Let's see, what else do I want? Maybe some advice for you. I'm going to get maybe some advice for my lovely Virgos. Yes. Okay, so if you've been wondering whether you were doing the right thing, the answer is a big yes. All right. If you felt like this person could have some resentment or could give you some drama, or you have this intuitive call about something that relates to the crocodile energy, the answer is yes. So yeah, let me know please in the comments below what that is. I mean, like, obviously it shouldn't be like a big thing, but if you felt like you could not truly trust this person, or that they were being revengeful in any type of way, you might be right. But I do have the solutions, peaceful solutions. So there's definitely something that is going to happen where there will be a peaceful solution. However, it might not be the right moment. It says within a couple of months. So you might need to give this person their space and time. Let them retreat. Let them do the inner work, and just work on yourself. Keep on going which direction you are going right now. Spirit is definitely encouraging you to do so. Hold on trying to give them the peace offer, because I do get this energy of you being in such a nurturing energy with that Empress that you might be feeling like it's your responsibility to fix them or fix the situation. However, your advice is saying like, don't do that. Hold back on offering, because they are in this crocodile energy. So it might be that the moment that you reach out for that olive branch because you want peace in a situation, they may get that with that crocodile, and it's like they may say something just to weaken you. So be mindful of that. See, the wheel and the Five of Swords and the Star is saying that something major is going to change in this person's life, where they are going to see that they have some type of narcissistic energy of trying to get their way, trying to get their will, and that they need to heal that part of themselves. So they are going to understand their own trigger. This has nothing to do with you. This is when karma just interferes. It's like something that they have done to you will be done to them, and they will start to realize like, hey, that wasn't a cool behavior, and I need to really change that behavior. I really need to heal this aspect of myself, because obviously it's your energy as well that intertwines with that wheel, but it's multiple facets. It's multiple things within that wheel. It's like they get into the same situation in another time, in another place, and with different people that will remind them of like, hey, I did the same thing towards Virgo, and that wasn't a cool thing. So I need to change this behavior. Or someone will put them in their place, and they'll be like, wow, Virgo actually said that to me as well. And that will be the time where things will slowly start to turn into the positive for them. Because I feel like you're just waiting on the sidelines, as in, well, I got my stuff together, I got my shit together, and now it's your turn. And the more that you give that energy of like, I got myself together, how about you, the more that triggers a lot of resentment and triggers, and the shadow, and that shadow kind of like peeks in the night, and then something happens majorly where they get into some type of conflict outside of you that is going to be supposedly very healing for them. Because sometimes we need to learn our lessons through different people, through different situations and different behaviors. That's when we realize like, well, hey, why am I certainly in these type of energies? Why do I have these type of conflicts with different type of people? That must be something that is triggering within me. And that just kind of like shows the light here with that sun, okay? Man, I just don't want to stop your reading. It's really so fascinating and very helpful, like very healing. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close and surrender your concern and allow a miracle to occur. Supreme protection by Green Tara, you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. And mountains, stand your ground. Stand your ground, absolutely. And Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. So again, it's a difficult situation, and you might have this energy of to give in, and Spirit is like, no. I'm hearing like Michael Jackson saying like, give in to me, right? Like he's like, give in to me with that strength card. And obviously you not giving in is triggering that Five of Swords, because they're like, no, I want them to give in. I want them to take the first step. I want them to apologize. I want them to, do X, Y, and Z. Give in to me. And you're just like unbothered, but obviously some energy will trigger you to kind of like be feeling sorry for them and be like, you know what, I want to keep my peace. I'm just going to give in and just resolve. And this particular situation, Spirit is like, trust heaven, stand your ground, do not give in, because they need to learn their lesson. Because even if you would say like, hey, I was wrong, or just to say sorry or whatever, it will not teach them any lesson. Okay, like you get my point? Like obviously we need to be like the bigger person and but if there is like a valuable lesson that is going on right now with that wheel, something is kind of like, turning around, the tables are turning, then it's like your time to kind of like sit back and just watch that table turn, right? You should not interfere in Spirit's work. And the best thing you can do is always like stay in that owl energy, especially if you feel that. And the less you try to pour into the situation, and you just like sit back and you just be in that hangman energy, you'll get what you want. Whether that is, like, whatever that intention is, may it be, you can write it down in the comments below. But what it feels like to me with the star is like you're getting what you want. Is this person learning their lesson and learning their karma, learning that the grass isn't green on the other side, learning that tables do turn. Okay, like that's like the deeper lesson, not like, oh, I get my wish fulfillment and I just got to take, no, like shit goes deeper than that, right? Like we need to give them the space to chase their own tails and just understand like, whoa, I shouldn't have done that. And that is a huge fulfillment because you've learned the lesson to hold back. Okay. Enough. I talked enough. So I think that's about it. If you guys are interested in more extended readings, it's all in the description box below. And I hope that you resonated. Let me know. Drop a like and a comment if this resonated, because that will definitely help my channel to grow as well. So if you could do that, I would be lovely of you. So again, happy birthday to each and every one of you. And I'll catch you guys soon. Ciao.